Yeah. Yeah. What's going on, everybody? Give a few seconds for people to come in. Make sure you're hitting the like button on your way in, all that good stuff. Alright, that's good enough for that. What's going on, TJ? What's going on, everybody coming in? 25 of you in here. Welcome to the show. Make sure you're hitting the like button on your way in if you don't mind. What's going on, David? What's going on, Daniel? What's going on, Dan? Steve? Yeah! Oh. Anyway, what's going on, everybody? I want to welcome you to the Saturday night edition. Today is Saturday, right? Yeah, Saturday. I don't know if you saw the last couple of videos, last couple of days. Look, everybody knows that when you're in a funk, you're a YouTube creator, your content takes a hit, okay? Not that I'm in a funk, okay? But I am in a funk. I've been in a funk for a while, okay? I've been lost. I've been, I don't know what you want to call it. It's like a weird thing. Because, I'm on the verge of taking the next step in my trucking career, and create a poll on YouTube for brain. Yes, I could do that. Yes, of course. That's what the comment section's for. Leave comments. What should we do a video about? Everybody knows that I hate doing videos over and over again, the same type of shit. But obviously, we got to revisit some videos and stuff. Much respect, long time to another. Had to see YouTube. Oh, what's going on? How are we doing? Anyway, so there's just been a lot on my mind. Yes, Joey is back. Joey is back at some point, but Joey is also still on the Truck Boss Show once a month. He's still over there, so make sure you tune into the Truck Boss Show and all that good stuff too. It's just, like I said, I've been in a funk, okay? And I've been, like, writer's block, or whatever you want to call it. And, not that I'm nervous about the new position and nervous about coming off the road and all that good stuff, because I'm really not. I can't, and like I said the other day, I love driving. Don't get me wrong. But now that I have an opportunity, an actual, real opportunity to be home and work an office gig, quote unquote, I'm way more excited about that, I mean, I think about, hey, if I would have had the right truck, if I would have had a Pete, if this and that, would I had stayed on the road? Yeah, probably. But I look at it like an opportunity because everything happens for a reason. This truck that we got here ended up being the wrong truck, okay? And it wasn't anybody's fault. It just happened, okay? So I look at that as a reason. This is why this happened. This is part of the reason, because had I gotten the right truck, maybe I wouldn't have come off the road, But my family wants me home. I want to be home. It'll give me the opportunity to focus on some new ideas for the channel, and keep things going in the tradition that they're going. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, once you come off the road as a YouTube trucker, your channel goes to shit. Well, my channel's already fucking gone to shit, because I haven't been making content, That's right, Donnie, that's right. I haven't been making content, and I'm the type of like you guys know me. I'm the type of guy that doesn't want to keep making the same shit over and over again. Yeah, I'm gonna be working from the shizzle. But like I said, it'll give me the opportunity to do some new and interesting things to keep the channel fresh, so to speak. And I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to use that opportunity to really come up with some new ideas. One of the first things that I'm going to do is hit the gym. I'm signing up for the gym. And I'm basically going to be living in the gym. Also, I am going to get all of my paperwork and stuff up to date and refreshed with the VA, so that I can get my health in order, my mental status in order, and I don't, look, I'll be honest with you guys, okay? I'm not going to be the one to come out and say, oh, I'm depressed, or, oh, I have issues, or, because I'm the type of guy, well, look, everybody's got fucking issues. We all have fucking problems. We all get sad. We all have our moments. It's just, lately I've been having a lot of moments, and I think, like I said, I don't like to say it. Maybe I need to talk to somebody. I don't know, because I'm the type of person, people that know me know that I'm the type of person that, it'll be like the sad clown syndrome. I'll be laughing and smiling and happy on the outside, but on the inside I'm falling apart. Okay? Now that's not always happening, obviously, but a lot lately, more lately, that's kind of how I feel. See, nobody has a wrench, it must be YouTube issue. Yeah, well, I don't know what's going on with that. What happened? Hold on. What's going on with that? Huh. Okay, I'm going to be looking out for that. Give everybody back. I don't know what happened. When I get home, I should be home by Monday. If not, by tomorrow night late. I'm way ahead of time on this load. So hope maybe I might get lucky and be able to be home by tomorrow night. But as soon as I get back on the laptop, I didn't bring my laptop with me. I'll double check what happened with all the moderator stuff. Right now, I'm sitting up here just south of Carlisle, PA, on 81, heading up to Massachusetts. That's where I'm at, near Boston area, and then back down to Pennsylvania, and then back home. But yeah, look, seriously, I mean, I'm not afraid to admit, and the funny part about it is I don't think I need to talk to anybody. I definitely don't need to be on any medication. I don't want to be on any medication. Do I think medication would help? No. I think medication for depression, in my opinion, don't get me wrong, okay? And don't mind if please don't mind, I'm not trying to ignore your comments. I'm just trying to tell a story before I start reading all the comments. If you're seeing a psychiatrist, and you're taking medication for depression or anxiety, which I know I have a lot of. I have a huge amount. I've had an anxiety thing since I was a kid. But I think everybody has that. Everybody's got some type of anxiety, some type of depression. What's the conspiracy of the day? But do I think that medicine would help my situation? And I don't think it would, because I think the medicine would just mask the problem. You know what I mean? And like when I talk to my wife, and I talk to my mom and dad, and I talk to my friends, that to me is like therapy, So do I think I need to talk to anybody professionally on a professional level? No, I don't think I do, but I think I should. I think that I should, just not just in case or whatever, but maybe, I don't know. What do you guys think? Because I'll tell you, man, like I said, there are a lot of times lately, that I just fucking lose my shit for no reason. Not angry, mad. I get fucking sad for no fucking reason. The dumbest like, dumb as shit will trip me off. You know, and I've talked to a lot of my friends, and everybody, and a lot of my friends are like, yeah, you need to go and get that taken care of. You know, mild depression. Well, I mean, yeah, but like, I'm like, the strong-minded person in me says, stop being a baby, stop being a pussy, stop this and stop that. You know, be strong. You know, and then I usually pull myself right out of it. You know, and yeah, like I definitely don't want to be on medication. And, you know, but I definitely need to address some of the shit that's messing with me right now. And that's one of the main things that's messing with the channel. You know, I've had no motivation to do anything. No motivation to lose weight. No motivation to make content. No motivation to... I mean, not that I don't have any motivation. I've had motivation to keep striving for the next level, you know, and keep pushing for my goals, and that's, I'm doing good with that. I'm doing good with all of that. You look better. Hold on. I'm trying to read everybody. So, you'd better look into it, or you'll have to kiss you. No one's coming to get my guns. No one's coming to get your guns. Don't worry about it. That's not happening. That'll be the day that I'd be surprised when that shit happens. But, like I said, I'm looking forward to the promotion, to coming off the road, and like I said the other night in the live feed we were doing the other night, I'm not in Mass yet, Ronald. I'm still in Pennsylvania right now. And like I said, don't mind if I'm not reading all the comments. I'm trying to get the story out real quick, and then I'll read the comments, so I do apologize. Maybe y'all can hit the friggin' like button. You know, how about that? And I can do a little yodeling for little Everett. Yodeling! Jeez. It's 54 in here and only 23 have hit the like button? I'm just saying. A basement recruiter? No, I told you guys in the last video, I'm commandeering my son Lorenzo's bedroom. And the boys are going to sleep together in my son Lucas's room, because his room is huge. So they're going to be bunking together, so that way I can set up a nice office with the studio, the microphones, the camera equipment, my DJ equipment, and, you know, I can have a little bit of fun in there. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be fun too. But yeah, I mean, tell me if I'm right or wrong about this situation that I'm feeling. Like, I know that everybody has problems right now. I know that not everybody is the happiest they could be right now. I know that, no matter how you flip it and look at it, everybody has fucking issues. And I think to myself, what's so special about my issues that I would need to go and talk to somebody? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that I'm special in any way to sit down with a psychiatrist, you know, from the VA and, you know, and this, that, and the other. But, I don't know. What would you do? I mean, I have the VA at my disposal, and I'm not like, and you know, I get it a lot of times. A lot of my buddies are like, bro, you're a prime candidate for disability, prime candidate for PTSD, prime candidate for disability. And I'm like, nah, you know, and I've never been about that. I've never been about being like, you know what, free money, fuck it, take it. You know, I'm the type of guy that I want to work hard and everything, and earn my step every step of the way. But like, more and more people are like, the people that really know me, and I'm telling this story now to kind of set the record straight, you know, because people are like, oh man, your channel this, your channel that, and I know, believe me, I know, you know. What's going on, JF? All I'm saying is that everybody's got issues, and my issues aren't anything special. But, you know, it's like, maybe I should, maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna try it out. I really want to start going back to church on a regular basis, you know, because not that I was always a big church guy, okay, I never was big on reading the Bible all the time. I was never big on scripture and everything, but like a big part of me longs for that. And like I watch channels on YouTube, Church Sunday, on Bible study YouTube videos and stuff like that, and not all the time, but I do, and I believe a lot in that stuff, So like I have a lot of things I want to get done, and being able to go to this next step is going to help do that. So, but yeah, what do you? I need some advice. What should I do? Yeah, I gave you your wrench back, but I'm not seeing any of the other moderators in here at the moment. Let's see. Go to talk. Oh, there's so many comments coming through. I can't read them all at the same time. Go to talk friends, see what they think. Some of the order med small doses will help clear your thoughts, and so you can find out what's really important. Yes, I agree. Build a stairway to heaven. Keep stepping. Yup. The soul's hungry. Prayers. Fasting. Yup. Build. What you earned? What? Wait, you earned it all. Help. Yeah, there we go. He's got his wrench. He's got his. Yep, he's here. He's got his wrench. Okay, good. Yeah, but I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. It's hard to explain, But I'm an emotional fuck. You all know that. I get emotional for the dumbest, stupidest shit. I mean, there'll be times that I'm driving down the road and a song will come on, and I'll just bust out into tears while I'm driving like an idiot. Fucking I swear, it's the dumbest. I don't know if other truckers are like that. I don't know if it's being in the truck, being alone, that's done it. I don't know. I mean, not a lot of truckers will tell that side of the story, Some of you are saying that it's normal, like I'll tell you what, certain movies I can't watch. I cannot watch certain movies because I know that during certain parts of that movie, I will lose my shit and just hysterically cry for no reason. Of the dumbest things. The dumbest. Like, for instance, the movie Armageddon. At the end of the movie, when Bruce Willis takes the bomb thing away from, what's his face? What's that guy's name? What's that guy's name? And the other guy, the young guy, Bruce Willis and the guy, the other actor, yeah, Ben Affleck. And that scene, I lose my shit. And ever since I was a little kid, when that movie first came out, I would lose my shit during that part of the movie. Like certain movies, like even the dumbest movies with the dumbest, smallest, saddest part in the movie, I would lose my shit. And I'll tell you right now, I hate it. I cannot stand being like that, feeling weak and vulnerable. I'm not, like, in my heart, in my mind, that's not, because I know I'm strong. I know that I can, when I put my mind to it, I can conquer anything. But then there's this one little thing, this emotional thing that just fucking breaks that thing down for the, like, and then like 5 minutes later, I'm fine again. Like movies or song, like, like there's songs that, like, you'll hear a song and you'll remember like the first time you heard that song and the era that your life was during that first time you heard that, and I'll hear that song and it'll just, I'll lose it. And I hate it. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't think that I'm depressed. I don't like to label myself oh, I'm a depression case, or oh, I have PTSD, or you know, this, that, or the other, or anxiety disorder. But I know I've got some type of just, you know, anxiety. I've always, the doctor, when I was a kid, okay, this is true shit, okay? When I was a kid, back in the early 90s, when ADHD and ADD was a thing, and parents didn't know how to handle it, and doctors, I'll never forget my parents. I was in second grade, or coming into first grade, or, yeah, I was in first grade going into second, and my parents sent me to a psychologist because they couldn't figure out what the hell was wrong with me. And I was that kid in class that wouldn't listen, that would, like my mom said, that I would get up in class, and I would fucking walk around hitting kids, touching kids on the head, and, you know, just not listening, not paying attention, so that they took me to a psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist said, yeah, you got ADHD. Okay. I went on Ritalin, like a lot of other kids did, and I was on Ritalin all the way up until I was 5th grade. Was it 5th grade? Let me think now. 5th or 6th grade, I stopped taking Ritalin, but school was always a struggle for me. Like certain subjects like math and English, it was a struggle. I was in resource classes, if anybody knows what that is. It's like where it's the slow classes, and you know, but I graduated on time. I didn't miss any grades, and I pushed myself to graduate, you know, even though it wasn't, I see that nothing exchanged takes a lot. I know, look at me. I know. I mean, I think I have come a long way, you know. But I know that this next step is going to be good in a lot of ways, you know, for the company, for my family life, for me, physically, mentally, all these different things. And I'm excited about it because I'm going to get to document that part of my life as well and really break it down, you know, going from an over-the-road trucker, always on the road, away from the family, to transitioning into an upper management position and being able to help other drivers that are maybe in the same state of mind that I'm in right now. So if I could learn, I've taught myself how to fight through and cope with this lifestyle. Every driver pretty much has. But now I'm going to be in a position where other drivers can lean on me when they have maybe moments like I'm having, you know, or, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't think that my situation is special, or because I think that everybody's fucked up right now. Everybody's got to be fucked up. I'm 38 years old, SW. Yeah, 38. Spelling, yeah, spelling. I was good in all the subjects, all the way up until about algebra. But algebra and all that stupid shit, and the square root, and the fucking pi equals this. Fuck. That's where I dropped off in math. Science, I was always okay. History, I was decent. Language, you know, verbs and, you know, the basic shit of English, I was good. But then there was, you know, some other shit. I was like, what the fuck? You know, this is silly. You know? How long have you been on the road? This will be my 9th year being a trucker. Coming up on my 9th year. I got my license in 2012. I made my very first YouTube video on this channel, day 1 of truck driving school. And that's why, like, you know, like a lot of guys on YouTube, in the trucking space particularly, you know, and this is one of the things I pride myself on for this channel, is that the entire story is here from day 1. The entire story is here from day 1. The whole roller coaster, up and down, you know, quitting the trucking industry, getting back into the trucking industry, quitting it again, getting back in. The whole story is here. And all of those videos are still up and available. And I always tell people, I always tell you guys, when you're bored one day, go back to the beginning and watch how I have evolved into what I am now. you know. And like I said, I bump into people all the time that recognize me on the road, and I always hear the same thing. Oh man, you're an inspiration, you're a legend, you're this, you're that. You know, you're the reason I'm out here. Blah 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 blah. You gave me so much inspiration, and you know, when you hear all that stuff, it makes me push harder. But it is still pretty fucking tough. What about local driving? No. I tried local driving. I tried that twice. What? Never again. I didn't like the local driving stuff because you were literally busting your ass all day. 5, 6 days a week. It wasn't fun. I didn't enjoy it. I mean, it just depends, you know. Like, I look at like what my dad used to do. My dad used to drive wood chips back and forth to the mill and to the plant where they turn them into things, and that was, you know, that was like 30 miles this way, 30 miles back, 30 miles that, you know, back and forth, like 3 times a day. And I could probably do something like that and not get me. I don't know, but local was just boring to me, you know. Well, not that I would never say never, but you know, I'm trying to continue to grow with the company that I'm with, and I'm trying to continue to help and inspire drivers to be successful like I've been, you know. And you know, I said to my wife, you know, in the beginning when I first started this trucking stuff, I said, you know, we're in the sacrifice stages of our lives right now, and we have to put in the time, the effort to get ahead now, so that way we're not just idling through, you know what I'm saying? So I saw an opportunity with this YouTube stuff that it, you know, it was inspiring people, it was helping people out, you know. And now that I know that it works and my message is a good message, you know, and it's gonna help the company out in so many ways, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm excited. Excuse me. What the hell? I'm excited. No, my house is not paid for yet. Do you miss Traveloco? No, I don't miss Traveloco. I wish that the Traveloco thing would have worked out. I wish it would have worked out. It was a nice setup in the beginning. It just didn't work out. But like I said, everything happens for a reason. And I believe the setup we have going on right now with RST. Hey, look, there's Larry. Trucker Jukebox is in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Larry, the trucking DJ. Coming up next on Spreaker Radio, the Trucker Jukebox Radio Network. Yeah. Next up on stage B is Champagne. Chastity, you're on standby. Don't forget to tip your bartenders and waitresses. Oh man, how did I go from trucking DJ to stripper DJ? That's interesting. Anyway, Larry's in the building. But anyway, yeah, so I'm excited about the transition, promotion, whatever you want to call it. And I'm hopefully looking to get my brains and my body and my soul and everything kind of tuned up. I definitely need it. And I know that there's a lot of truckers out there that do trucking. You know, Larry, for instance, Larry's a trucker for many years, you know, and he's hardcore, you know. But I have an opportunity that I'm going to jump on, you know, or else I would have stayed in the truck, you know. RVT is back from the dead. Well, I don't really pay attention to RVT. You guys, I don't pay attention to none of those guys no more. I really don't. So, no, I'm still going to be working with RST. I'm just moving into a management position where I'm going to be in charge of recruiting, compliance, driver relations. I'm starting a program for our company from scratch where I'll be the go-to guy for any type of questions, advice, concern, mentorship for our drivers at RST. So I'm going to be in charge of that. I'm going to put together a program, you know, to inspire the drivers to keep pushing and being successful. And I'm going to make sure, I'm going to do everything I can to make sure all of our drivers are successful. You know, so, you know, I wish that, like, like I said the other day, when all the other companies that I worked for, not a new position. Yes, it is a new position within RST. It's going to be... What are you talking about, Christian? Not a new position within... I think you may have worded that wrong, Christian. Actually, my buddy Elijah is going to be getting this truck. He's a driver with us over here at RST, and he's going to be getting this truck that I'm in. So, which company was the worst? I don't think any of them were the worst, or as far as pay and everything, Werner was the worst, because I mean, let's face it, I was just starting out in the industry, and the pay was terrible. The trucks didn't have APUs, the trucks didn't have inverters, the trucks couldn't idle. So living out on the road in a Werner truck, even still today, I don't think they have APUs and inverters and stuff in those Werner trucks, Swift trucks. Any of them big, giant, mega carrier companies. So what if you're starting a new job? Oh, okay, I got you, Christian. But we all had to start somewhere. So yeah, I'm excited. And I'm hoping that you guys are excited as well, because, like I said, it's going to be a whole bunch of new content, gym content, and I'm going to keep all you guys updated on my mental status, because, like I said, I'm telling you guys now, I've told most of my friends, the guys that I'm close to, but everybody keeps asking, what the hell's wrong with you? What the hell's wrong with you? And I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't fucking know. I don't think anything is wrong with me. I think that I'm just in a rut right now, mentally, physically, spiritually, and I'm looking forward for this next step, because it's going to help me get out of this rut. Yeah, I let next year when the truck show circuit starts, I'm planning on being in a lot of the shows. So. Yes, Nevada. We were supposed to have... I was going to start this basically the same program with Traveloco, but it didn't work out. Everybody liked the idea, but at that particular time in Traveloco's history, it wasn't in the cards. It was supposed to happen, but it didn't happen for a multitude of reasons, But like I said, everything happens for a reason. Everything is meant to happen at a certain time in people's lives. And I think that this is that time. This is the right company. This is the right group of people to work with. All of our drivers that we have are awesome people, and all of them are making great money, and I couldn't ask for anything better. I really couldn't. But yeah, I'm just as fucked up as you guys. I'm just as, I get just as sad as the next guy. Or maybe, I don't know, that's why I said, maybe I'm worse off. I don't know, maybe I do need to go talk to somebody. I don't know. I'll tell you right now, I'm not getting on medication. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm not doing that. I did that once before when I first came out of the Navy. And I was having issues back then, believe it or not. When I first came out of the Navy, I had, there was some shit going on, and I went and saw the doctor. The doctor put me on Paxil, and Paxil is basically an antidepressant, and I didn't like the way it made me. I mean, I don't even think it really worked, to be honest with you, but I don't know. I stopped taking it. And I stopped seeing the doctor. And maybe that's where I went wrong. I don't know. Yes, my office is going to be at the house in Pennsylvania for the time being. And as the company continues to grow, and when we actually have a real terminal and all that other good stuff, and when the world economy and the fucking bullshit calms down, maybe, possibly, we'll move to Houston. Possibly. But I don't know. I doubt it. I'll just travel back and forth, you know, because like I said, I'm going to be traveling to a lot of the shows. Eventually the plan is to have an RST booth at the big shows and at some of the smaller shows, so we could represent our company at these events, and that's kind of what I'm shooting for. So I talked to someone a long time ago and helped me out. No medicine either. Okay. Got a good spot for a terminal near my house. Yeah, we're looking to get a terminal or a piece of land. What's going on, Willie's Pub? We're looking to get a piece of land somewhere down near where the office is now in Pinehurst, the Tomball area. We want an office on a piece of land where we can build a building in the area of Northwest Houston, in that area off the 45. So, but yeah, so that, like I said, you know, we've got a lot of things lined up for our company that are slowly starting to happen. Trucks are coming in slowly but surely. Things are starting to really look good to continue building the company. So I'm just happy to be in the position to spearhead some of these things, you know, and appreciate that, SoCal. But yeah, lot of content that I'm gonna be doing DJing content, you know. Everybody knows I'm a big house music junkie. Hey man, appreciate that, SoCal. That's what's up. These are some of the tracks I was messing around with on GarageBand. And this is from Trucker Jukebox. He's the one that has inspired me. I'm possibly going to start a channel on Spreaker Radio for all the music stuff. You know, once I set up the room with the DJ equipment and all that good stuff, I'm going to try to get into that too. You know, because I'm all about, it's one thing I miss about being young and going out to the nightclubs. Because I was always DJing. I was the guy that would DJ till fucking 4 in the morning at some of these underground places. And, you know, I've gotten a lot of information already from Jukebox about how to set up a Spreaker account. I actually have an account on Spreaker already, but I just listen to his channel and, you know, other stuff. I haven't created anything. I had a SoundCloud page where I put a couple of my mixes that I did back in 2015 on my SoundCloud page, but I haven't messed with SoundCloud in forever. But these are all the things that I want to start getting back into. Things that I know that'll help my mental. So you know, like I said, I got so many different ideas and so many different things that are about to happen here in the next couple of weeks. And I'm really, really excited for it. And, you know, one of the main reasons we haven't been making content about trucking is because, like I said, there's just, what the fuck am I going to talk about? Oh, here I am today. But, like I said in the video we did yesterday with Joey, we are going to be making content on a regular basis again. Even if it's fucking boring, we're just going to keep you guys up to date on all this good stuff. And as the wheel continues to move, shows how to slide in tandems. Yes, a lot of stuff coming down the pipe. I haven't had a cannoli in a while, actually, Steven. I mean, that would be good cannoli right now. Sounds good. Yes. Yes, and I do have a positive attitude. That's one thing that I do have. But there's those times where the emotional side of me takes over and I just fucking... And it's like, and the funny thing about my quote-unquote depression, you know, is that it's not a long-lasting thing. It's not like I'm like all day long, you know, just sitting here going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I have moments, I have these little spats where I have a panic attack, if you or whatever the hell, you know. But exactly, Jukebox, making people laugh and stuff, you know. I know I gotta get a disco ball and stuff in the room. I'm gonna have the room, the way I'm gonna design the room, the office, the studio, is gonna be sick. I'm really excited about that. Talk about how to balance family while you're on the road. I've done a bunch of videos about that, but I need to do another one. I definitely need to do a follow-up. The main thing, like I've always said with being out on the road, is you got to find the sweet spot for the comfortable sweet spot for your family and yourself and your finances. And then when you go home, you party like a rock star, you know. That's why I'm the type of guy. I need a dog. Yes, I would love a dog. I would love a dog. But here's why I don't have a dog, okay? I had a dog back in when the hell was it? Right before, let's see, when was it? It was right before I started driving a truck. We had a dog. His name was Buddy. We got him when he was a puppy. And he was half boxer, half lab. And he was the best dog ever. Okay? And we had moved out of the house in Boca, okay, and moved up to Sebring right when I first started trucking, my first year in trucking. And the apartment that we were moving into didn't allow dogs. And I was out on the road, and my wife was like, what are we going to do? And I'm like, I don't know. Nobody wants them. And long story short, we had to bring him to a shelter. And I don't know what happened to him. And I said, after that, I'm not getting another dog, because I can't, because I was so attached to this dog, you know, and it was heartbreaking for me to have to get rid of that dog because I was moving it into an apartment. It was fucking terrible. And I was like, I'm never getting another dog again, because I don't want to have to put myself in an emotional position like that ever again. And then, you know, the thing that sucks about dogs is they don't last long. They last 8, 9, 10 years, and then they're gone. And it's emotional. So that's why I haven't gotten another dog. But my wife and, you know, everybody, the kids, they're like, we got to get a dog. The house has to have a dog. You know, we have the kids, you know, and so probably I'll get a dog once I get home and I can spend time with it. And I never put a dog in the truck with me because, because of that reason, you know, I just never did. I should have. I should have, would have, could have, a lot of things in my life. You know what I'm saying? I tried to keep making the right choices for my family and trying to continue to make money and be successful and keep the lights on, you know. So someone said talk about the Amazon account. I'm on Amazon right now. This is going to be my last Amazon run while I'm out here on the road, and there are good things and there are bad things about Amazon, just like there is anything else. Like, for instance, I'm way ahead of schedule on this Amazon run. I'm way ahead of schedule. I'm like 24 hours early to every single stop that I've been on, and thankfully every time I get to my stop, either they have an empty trailer for me or the next load is available and ready to go. So when you do these Amazon runs and you do what's called a block run, okay, that's what I'm on right now. It's a block run where you have multiple stops. You start out with an empty trailer. You take an empty trailer to your second destination, okay? And then you take that loaded trailer to a destination and you drop it, pick up an empty, take it to the next loaded location, so forth and so on. If they don't have an empty, they just put down, they update, and they just tell you to bobtail to the next location. But you always start out with and end up with an empty trailer at the place you started out in. So I started out in Brigginsville, Pennsylvania, which is basically near Allentown, and went to Staten Island to pick up a loaded trailer. Took the loaded trailer down to Florida. Took an empty trailer from Florida to Georgia. Picked up the loaded trailer that I have now, taking it to near Boston, and then an empty trailer back to Brigginsville. A total of 3,000 miles in 5.5 days. Not even. I started on what day did I start? No, I started on early Wednesday morning, and I'll be finishing up hopefully by tomorrow night. I'm hoping, on every block load that I do, I hope that they don't have an empty trailer for me, because when they don't have an empty trailer for you on your second to last stop, you just bobtail home, or you bobtail to your next load. So it'll be cool, and they still pay you. They still pay you for that, because they just, we don't have an empty trailer, it's just bobtail. But sometimes they'll be like, well, hey, you're early, wait around, maybe we'll have a trailer at that time when you're supposed to be here. So it's like, kind of hit or miss, But yeah, Amazon is great in a lot of ways. Let's go on, little Viking coach. But then Amazon sucks in a lot of ways because there's a lot of BS sometimes. 74,179.2 miles on the Star car right now. 74,000 on this puppy since we got it in January. But yeah. I'll build a track right now for you. From scratch. Bum, 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 bum. I love doing music shit, and I'm big on house music. I'm big on progressive house music, and that's my shit. That is my shit. Listening to the message in the video I send you, realize you like. I love conspiracy theories, and I would love to talk about conspiracy theories on the channel. But the problem is when you start talking about conspiracy theories on your channel gets flagged, your channel can get deleted. Now, do I think my channel will get deleted if I started talking about, because we've already talked about 9/11, we've talked about the election, and some of the, like, we talked about flat Earth, you know, and we can talk about all that stuff. I just got to be careful. I got to be careful not to get flagged, you know, and YouTube will be like, oh. Because people's channels have gotten deleted, gone. There's guys that had millions and millions of subscribers and their channels were just gone overnight because they were talking about stuff that, you know, conspiracy stuff that they weren't supposed to talk about, you know, and too many people were listening in, you know, like one of the biggest things is 9/11, okay? And, you know, this COVID shit and the election shit and, you know, but if, you know, we look back on 9/11, for instance, and we talk about, one of the biggest things that I talk about with 9/11 is the Pentagon, for instance, okay? And a lot of, when I talk about this, a lot of people can't dispute this with me. A lot of people are like, oh, well, you know, this, no. And I'm like, look, how do you do this? Okay, so you look at the Pentagon, for instance, okay? Before the Pentagon collapsed, the roof, the top floor of the Pentagon collapsed, you saw the hole, okay? It was a 14 to 16 foot hole in the Pentagon. The question is, okay, and you guys can comment below, is how do you fit a plane with 120 plus foot long wingspan into a 14-foot hole? And then on top of it, it was the only time in history. Where's the video of a plane hitting the Pentagon? I would love to see it. Because the only video that I've ever seen up until today is the explosion from a security camera. And now I'm thinking to myself, this is the Pentagon. This is supposed to be the most secure building in the world, or one of, okay? And they've only got one angle, one camera with shoddy ass footage. Yeah. And like I said, it was the first time in history and only time in history that planes, the four planes, the two that hit the tower, the one that hit the Pentagon, and the one that went down to Shanksville, Pennsylvania, that incinerated because of the jet fuel. And there was no wreckage. Huh. See, I opened up a rabbit hole. I gotta be careful now, because there's people that have their opinions, and they're not. This is why I try not to talk about conspiracy theory stuff on the channel, because it gets everybody all riled up. But it's true, though. How do you fit a plane with 120 plus foot long wingspan into a 14-foot hole? Bueller? I'll wait. Too many coincidences on that day. Too many coincidences on that day. Too many, like, things that took place that don't make sense. Hell, you know, and then they, you know, there's so many, and we can talk about 9/11 for hours. We can talk about 9/11 for hours. And there's a lot of things that people don't have answers for still today, because I'm not allowed to talk about it. But yeah, good times, great oldies. Let's do some dubstep. If anybody has GarageBand on their iPad or iPhone, you could make the same style of tracks that I'm messing around with. Like, I put together some of the default sounds, and then I made some of my own sounds and tracks for the app. see, I just start getting crazy creative with these songs. I'll show you real quick what I got going on over here. So this is GarageBand, and these are some of the tracks that I've put together, some of the different sounds. You click on an instrument, for instance, let's go over here, and you add an instrument, add a loop, let's just say, and you can pick out your pianos, you can pick out whatever the hell you want. So let's do something different. Let's go, this is let's do a house bar. Let's do this, let's see, what's that? And then you drop and drag, and now you could use that, and then you can change the pitch, and you can change all the different things. So now let's see, let's start it out with that. Here, let's just start it out with that. And then add in some bass. And then some drums. But yeah, that's GarageBand, and every iPhone and iPad has that on. It comes default with the phone or the iPad. And I built like 95% of that track, and I haven't had a chance to record a lot of it. I have one recording here. Let me see if I can. Let's see if I can find it. Hold on, where'd it go? Go back. Let's see. No. Over here. Let's see. This one here? Hit play here. I made this a while ago. This was like an Asian style thing I did. I don't know what I was doing with this one. I never finished it. I never finished it. I was trying to do like an Asian theme house with some break beats and stuff. I never finished. That's terrible. Terrible. Let's do let's see what else I got here. Let's do this one. This was one that I was messing with a while ago as well. Let's see here. Kind of like an 80s feel. Yeah, so do the robot, right? Where am I at? I'm near Carlisle, Pennsylvania, at a rest area on 81, and I'm just over here explaining to you guys how crazy I am, and I'm over here telling all types of stories, playing with GarageBand. Yeah, GarageBand's fun. It's the Biden administration, war room discussions. Oh man, the fucking... So that's another thing you really can't talk about. I'm all the way down here in Carlisle, and I gotta go to Massachusetts in the morning. For me to come all the way home, and then... Plus I have the trailer with me, so it wouldn't have been no point for me to come home. I'll be home probably by tomorrow night, or by Monday morning early. He's meeting his boyfriend for some extra meat sauce. Yeah, meeting my boyfriend for some extra 2 tubes of lube. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, you can't really talk about Biden either, technically speaking. And other people were like, man, you shouldn't talk about politics on your channel. It's no good for your channel. You know? You shouldn't be talking about conspiracy theories and shit. You don't know what you're talking about. You know? Do you know? Well, we'll talk about whatever we want to talk about. If you guys want to talk about conspiracy theory stuff and want to talk about our beloved, most popular president, well, we'll talk about him. Once I get the studio set up at the house here in the next couple of weeks, why does this guy... Wait, what? What? Why does this guy want your shirt off? Oh, because I'm so sexy. So sexy. Are aliens real? I don't know. I'm not really sure about the whole alien thing. I don't know. Because if I stick to my biblical beliefs and what the Bible says, then technically aliens can't exist. Technically. Because in the Bible, it does say that we're living in basically a snow globe. A flat snow globe on pillars. Kinda. So, yeah. I mean, I've never seen an alien. Have you guys seen an alien? I've never seen no damn aliens. Put one in the chat if you want to see Matt do the robot. I don't know if I can do the robot. Oh, man. But yeah, like I said, so we got a lot of cool things coming up for the channel. A lot of fun stuff with the kids. Maybe we'll get a dog. I don't know. We'll see. A lot of things. But basically, I appreciate all of you that have stuck around. It's time to do some yodeling. Do the robot and yodel at the same time. Yodeling! Fucking yodeling. Yeah, look in the Bible. Look in the Bible in Genesis. I said we might get a dog. I don't know. It's on the list of things to discuss once I get home. The kids want a dog. My wife wants a dog. I don't want a dog because I don't know. We'll see. Possibly. Possibly. The dog that I want, my wife doesn't see. I either want a pit bull, or I want a Rottweiler, or I want like an Italian Mastiff. Problem with all those dogs is they don't last very long. You know, they're a bitch. They eat like animals. Well, they are animals. They eat a lot. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, my wife came home with the last dog that we had, and he was amazing. She surprised me with him, and yeah. So we'll see what happens. But I appreciate all of you guys for sticking around as long as you've been sticking around, and I encourage you to stick around and continue riding with me. And, you know, following my ups and downs, my lefts and rights, you know. My sister has 2 dogs, and she can't handle those 2 damn. My sister has 2. Hey, what type of dogs do you have again? Her dogs are like mid-size to big dogs. I can't remember what she has, but they're pretty big dogs. You can't handle those things. Pull you around the neighborhood. My sister is all but 5 foot tall, and these dogs are dinosaurs up against her. An American Bulldog and a Pit mix. Yeah, these dogs are not huge, but they're big and they're strong, and you know, and That's what type of dog I want. I want a big dog. Because when I first got married, we had 2 little Chihuahuas. And then we ended up having Buddy, and he was a half lab, half boxer. And he was so much fun. He was such a good dog. But yeah, 70 to 60 pounds. Yeah, but they're all muscle. They're monsters. But yeah, so I'll take some questions and some answers before I get out of here. I haven't really been paying attention to the comments. I do apologize. But he wasn't that big. Pit climbing the fence. Yeah. Doesn't matter what anymore. You know, it's what the wife wants. Buddy was about the same size as your dogs, Erica. One of the main things I can't wait to do when I get home is get in the gym and lose this weight. Oh my God. Buddy was taller than you. When Buddy stood up on his hind legs, he wasn't taller than me. He wasn't that big. Put a miniature pony in the truck. I seen a guy one time in a Volvo with a Great Dane. I'm like, how he had a ramp for this dog to get in and out of the truck. This son of a bitch was huge. And I'm like, I don't know how you live in a truck with a Great Dane. Woof. I know Larry lives in the truck with his 2 little dogs. His dogs are little, though. They're easy to take care of. You know, 2 little dogs. No big deal. This guy had a Great Dane in his truck. Holy shit. I would love to have a Rottweiler, though. Like, I've always been a big fan of Rottweilers. Whatever you do, don't go get one from a pet store. Yes, of course, of course. My wife actually wants a potbelly pig, but how do you take care of a potbelly pig? Aren't they a lot of maintenance? Even my mother wanted a pig one time, at one point. Get a wiener dog? Nah, I don't want no damn wiener dog. I want something I can play with and rough around with and have some fun with. Get a hog. Could you imagine? Could you just imagine? I'm not redneck enough to have a hog. Pitbull and German Shepherd? Ooh. I don't know if you can mix a Pitbull and a German Shepherd. Could you imagine? A pug? Nah. Pugs are... Nah. My mom has a little English bulldog, and it's basically a pug. Oh, the damn thing is always going... That's what the damn dog sounds like all the time. Labs are fun, yeah. Maybe even a French bulldog, eh. No. I want something that's masculine. Like, I would love one of them. My wife says I'm crazy, but I want one of them psycho-looking pit bulls that you can put the big chain around, you know, and it's got them fucking shoulders and them fucking... Just fucking, when you see people walking down the street, they go to the other side of the street when they see you walking that dog. It's crazy too, because you can't even have dogs like that in certain neighborhoods. You can't have a pit bull in certain neighborhoods. A grizzly bear. Oh yeah, okay. The pug reminds your mom of you. That's fucking funny. Shit. Anyway, what else? What else, you guys? Anything else before we get out of here? What are you compensating for? Need a big dog? I'm not compensating for nothing. I've got 2 healthy children and a happy wife at home, so I know that I ain't compensating for nothing. But my compensation is working just fine. I'm compensating nothing, damn it. Cats, yeah. My wife wants cats. They're out of your fucking mind. Cats are like snakes with legs. Okay? I like cats. I think they're pretty. No, sorry. I can't do it. I can't do cats. I've only met in my lifetime. What's up, Trader James? I've only met in my life a couple of cats that were fun cats that would come up to you and sit with you and maybe play with you a little bit. But every other person that I've ever seen that had a cat at home, you'd never see the fucking cat. It'd always be hiding under a couch, hiding under a bed. It would rub up against your fucking leg and then take off. You know, you can't play with cats. You can't play fetch with a cat. You can't roughhouse a cat. You know? Fuck cats. The only way I would get a cat if it was one of them big fucking what are they called? Those big fucking monster cats. Those Maine something, what are they called? What's that big ass cat called? The big one. Damn thing is the size of a fucking dog. What's that thing called? Cane, what the hell? No, I can't think of, Maine something. Somebody help me out in the cat world. Anybody know what the hell? Hold on, let me look it up. Big ass cat. I'll just Google that. Big cats. Let's see. Not tigers. No. No. Cane. Leopards, no. Fucking. Hold on. Maine Coon, right, there you go. Maine Coon. Those are some pretty ass cats. The big ones. Those are, but even them, those are some expensive ass cats, man. And like I said, it's still a cat. It's still a cat. Ugh. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Time will tell. So, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get some sleep so I can get up early and get this load done early if I hopefully can. And we'll, like I said, we're gonna continue making videos. I got an idea for tomorrow's video, and I was gonna do it today, but I kept driving and got a little bit of ahead of schedule, so I didn't make the video today. But a lot of funny, comedy-related stuff coming up. You'll see. Just stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a great night. God bless you. Stay safe. Be nice to one another. And we'll see you on the next one. We're out of here.